Hello everyone. Today we are going to be making a Mussie Tussie using the digital kit by Shabby Art Boutique, a homemade Christmas made especially for the craft room. This kit has been this is kit 2. There's 2 of them. So this is kit 2, and I printed off this and this just on cardstock that I have. And this Mussie Tussie you can hang on your tree or on a doorknob or wall hanging, however you choose to do it. This year I'm going to be making my tree shabby chic, so I thought this would be a really good project to have. So what I want to go ahead and do is roll this up. You kind of have to work with it a little bit, or I do. And I think you can also do these in like a round, like if you have a protractor, or you could even use a, get this a little bit tighter around there. I don't want it, there we go, that's how I'm wanting it. I wanted this piece to be up. You can do yours however you like it. And I also want to leave a little hole right here so I can put some streamers down. So now I'm just going to get my glue gun, and hopefully I've had some big problems with my glue gun lately. I'm hoping to be able to use it though. So then you're just going to put that glue there, and I may have to end up using my other glue, because this is brand new and I may have to take it back. Okay, so you're wanting it like that. We'll just go ahead and do the construction part. So now I would like to be able to put either you can use wire, ribbon, whatever you'd like to do. So I want to go ahead and put that in there. And what I'm going to do is just get a hole puncher and try to measure this out pretty even. And I'm just eyeballing it because I do not measure anything. I probably need to. But I think that may be okay. I'm not sure. And I think we can adjust it either way. So we'll go ahead, and I hadn't decided. This is just some crepe paper that I use that comes in these kind of rolls. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the white or the pink. But I'm thinking more maybe on the, turn a little better light on so we can see. There we go. Hopefully that's a little better. I'm thinking maybe the white. Decisions. So what I've done is just taken the crepe paper and folded it. It's about 2/3. And then I'll just go ahead and do this. I'm just gathering it like so. That may be enough, but I'm not sure, so I'll just go ahead and do it all really quick. And I kind of press that down to make those little ruffles. And what I want to do is probably start from the back. I may start right here. And I'll just use a little glue gun to tack that down. Yeah, my glue is not wanting to act right. I'll start right here. And then I'll just layer just a little bit everywhere. No, that's not staying. Let's see. Maybe I can use my Fabri-Tac. I will definitely have to take that one back. It's so sad, too. It's brand new. Okay, I've got that. And I just want to go and then just kind of, actually we can go ahead and, since I'm not using the hot glue, I can go ahead and I got that on backwards. There we go. I want it to look like that, guys. Let's see. Make a little bead of glue there and just kind of ruffle it as you go and try to get it as straight as possible. And I'm going to come through here like so. I'll put them in frame. I have such a little workspace to work with, so I'll try my best to get everything in line. And it does not have to be perfect because we will be going over that. And then I just want to kind of fluff it up a little bit. Like so. Okay, so that's what we're looking like. Now, what I want to do is make some streamers coming down, and you can use paper, you can use ribbon. I'm going to be using some seam binding, and I've got white, pink, and the green. If I can get the pink situated right here. Here we go. And I'm just going to see how much I want, and then I'll make a little knot. Okay, and I also wouldn't mind having some lace put in there. Like so. Let's see how that's looking. And I wouldn't mind, I think that's a little bit too much lace, so I can get that, kind of even all this out. Like this. It doesn't even have to be the same, it doesn't even have to be the same length. And I was looking for, I've lost my other piece of white lace I was going to use. So I'll just grab this because I did want to put just a little bit of white lace in there. Like so. And then I'll put these laces on top of each other. And then since they're a little bit thicker, or actually wider, excuse me. And then we'll do like so. And what I'll do is just twist this into a knot. And it'd be really pretty if you could hang like a pretty bead or something right through here. So that's what we're looking like, and I'll go back and kind of trim it all up. And you can get this as full as you want. And I really actually need that, actually I can drop it down maybe, since I don't have my hot glue gun working. We can either do it like that, but that's not going to come all the way out. So what I'll do is push it in here maybe. I was wanting it to, let me see if I can get just maybe some glue out of here. What I'm trying to do is just glue it in, and I'll probably, my hot glue is just absolutely just not wanting to work. I'm having little fits trying to make it work. I apologize. Okay, so we've got that so far. And that's how it's looking. And like I said, I think I'll trim it up a little bit. And I'm thinking maybe these laces may be a little bit too wide for this. I'm just kind of layering it and making it different lengths. Putting those little corners on it. Like so, just like that. So that's how we're looking. And then I've decided I really like this tool. So what I want to do is make this as the hanger. And I'll put this through. this hole. I think this is the way I want it to go. And you know what? The tool would have been pretty too to add. I may have a little bit too much of this. But we can cut it down. It's not a problem. So we've got the tool there. And that's making it pretty long. But I may have to go back and do this. It just depends on how big we're going to get this floral arrangement in there. So right here I'll come and tie like so. Make that knot there. And then make this knot here. That is way too long for my likings, so I will cut this down like about right here maybe. Okay, we've got that like so, and I wouldn't mind maybe putting this, I don't know if I have enough lace to put that around. I don't think I do, and I think that's a little bit much, too wide. So we'll just continue going. Maybe even taking this and adding that. I don't know. I can play around later with it. I just wanted to show you guys how I wanted to do this. Okay, so we have this like so, and it's looking cute. Definitely have to put something around here. I just got to figure out what. Okay, so I've got these little flowers, and I wanted to go ahead and maybe put that in. And I may have a little bit too many flowers. I'm not sure. May have to cut it down some. But you just don't want it just overflowing. You want to leave a little room. And maybe have this one sticking up in the back. I'm not sure. You know, you'll definitely have to play around with it. Okay, and then maybe something like this. It would be really pretty to have some pine. I'm not liking that too much. So we'll take that away and add some more. Yeah, some little pine or Christmas greenery would be really cute. And I will probably see if I have some. So we've got the little berries on here, so I thought it'd be a good idea to add the little berries like so. And you can cut it down and add as many or as little as you like. Tuck this in here. Like so. Okay. Then I've got this maybe tucked in here. And I think putting some styrofoam in here would be really good too. I'm thinking that looks okay like that. Okay, so now I also want to add this, and I'll be painting this white. I think that would be cute. And then I'll also be adding some glitter to this, but we can make a little topper. And of course my glue gun does not want to work, so I'll have to do this. There it goes, just a little bit. Probably enough to do this. So I want to put that like so. And I think even to put something on the back to make it sturdier. Another one of the fussy cut flowers would be cute. But for now, I will just put this right on the back. That way it's not showing as much. Okay, so that is cute. I think it'd be really cute with some glitter. And let's try and make a little bow to go around this top. Let's see, get this out of the way for just a second. And let me see if I can get my little glue to work in just a little bit. I only need just a dot to help that stay in place. There's all kinds of things you could do with this. Okay, that's our little bow that our little sticker go in. Okay, so we've got this done, and like I said, I wanted to add something else to this. So I found this ribbon. It's just ribbon. I'm working on a journal. Let's see if I can get my little glue gun out to go in. It's clean, look, but it sure don't want to work. I'm having a really hard time getting it to. So what I wanted to, ow, that hurt. Just go around and do just kind of like so. I may have to get that other glue out again. I sure don't want to, but it's looking like I may have to. Okay, we've got this, so I'm going to go around this. That'll be cooled off by the time I get around to it. Okay. And just adding this green bow. You can add all kinds of stuff, but I definitely want the pretty paper to show. Boy, this glue gun's giving me fits today. Let's see. Let me push it in, maybe. And get another little string. And there's the papers are so pretty. There's so many things you can do. I think this would make a great decoration. Or you know what? You could even make one that has treats in it. That would be cute. And there's some little signs that says treats and all that in the fussy cuts. So I will stop it here maybe if I can get that glue out and just trim it. Definitely have to go back and clean this up. And you'll want to put that little seam like that so it won't be, it'll look more finished. Like so. Then I will go back after this and fix mine where it looks okay. So we've got this like this, and this is how it's going to hang. We've got a little, and I'll go back and do all this too, where it's looking halfway good. And you know how to fluff all that good stuff. So then I think I want to put my little bow here. Like so. Maybe I kind of covered up the paper though, but that's okay. We'll put our bow, let's see, let me get this kind of in the middle here. Right here. And then I think something pretty, either right here or right here. All right, and let's get our little pick. Like I said, that's going to be glittered. And definitely you can use some styrofoam. So that is how that looks. And I probably can't get it all in. I'm making a mess. So I'm not sure if you can tell what that looks like or not. I will try to turn you slowly so you can see what she looks like. And that is all, you guys.